3, 4. Burn it down! Burn it down! Burn it down!
Hey yo, glad you're using that front row seat again this week. Snarl is in the Sunshine State, Miami, Florida, home of so much classic wrestling history. Wally Cardill here with Johnny Bianco and GM Tex Lynch with the call of all the action.
Hot off the heels of the Memorial Day Slam, and wowzers, was that just an amazing card with title changes and history made, which leads us to this week's Snarl. And it's scheduled to be a well above average card. It is absolutely stacked.
Yes, sir, and we are in Miami at the most opportune time before hurricane season. How's everybody doing tonight? GB, it is going to be a great time. We'll be seeing some of the folks we saw at the Memorial Day Slam, and we'll be seeing some folks we didn't see at the Memorial Day Slam. But it is going to be a wild card. Looking forward to it, guys.
It's just about bell time, gang, but before our first match tonight, let's have a recap of what happened last week in Atlanta.
Who's got back-to-back wins over both Patty Powers and Liberty Bell Danielle.
Jody makes her way back inside the ring. Oh, look at this. Little display of arrogance from Dakota Kai. That might cost her a pretty penny right here. Jody puts her up on the top turnbuckle, lays her out in a tree of woe and a drop kick right to the gut. Takes Dakota Kai down. Jody rounds her up, puts her arms around her for the big belly-to-belly suplex. Jody Dvorak covers. 1, 2. Hey, shut up! Jody Dvorak wrapping up Dakota Kai pretty quickly right here.
The time, 3 minutes and 18 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Jody Dvorak.
The women's international champion Whip Kid and Jody Dvorak picking up a win over Dakota Kai in pretty impressive and speedy fashion. And we'll be... hold on a minute. Jody Dvorak taking a quick pause here. Oh, this ain't good. Oh, she just erupted. She is a broken refrigerator with no chill. The referee trying to get her to back the hell off. Wow. Jody Dvorak's insane.
And all of that has brought us right here, where a vengeful Dakota Kai, with Carmella as her second at ringside, looks for payback for that post-match attack from Women's International Champion Jody Dvorak.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Rwl Sn Rl. Our first contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Carmella from Auckland, New Zealand, here is Dakota Kai.
Looks like Dakota Kai, Blair Davenport, and Carmella have maintained a loose association, with Carmella backing up Dakota Kai in this rematch with Jody.
Safety in numbers wallet, especially in the cutthroat, dog-eat-dog jungle that is the RWL Women's Division. If Jody going ham on Dakota last week wasn't proof enough.
All's fair in love and war, GB. Jody Dvorak will have the $1 million man in her corner. Let's just hope everybody behaves like responsible adults this week. You know, Jody Dvorak got off with a warning for last week. I don't want to see that happen again.
Her opponent, accompanied by the $1 million man Ted DiBiase from Montana, California, the All Women's International Champion, Jody Dvorak. Now, for her side of the story, Ted DiBiase offered the explanation that Jody lost it after Dakota Kai tried to injure her with that chiropractor finisher of hers. Seems like a pretty flimsy excuse for a post-match assault test.
Excellent job performance. Piss poor conduct, Johnny. Yeah, based on that, we let Jody Dvorak off with a warning. I really do not want to see her do that again when she ain't misbehaving. Jody Dvorak is, well, she's been a competent women's international champion, and she's been doing pretty good for herself since the Memphis Million last year.
Jody, for her part, says Dakota was asking for it all through the match even before cracking her back with the chiropractor, and that more or less for trying to injure the women's international champion. Dakota got what she had coming.
No matter what Jody has evolved into since the split up of the Bell Council, Seems like she's always going to be just one mean, troublemaking redhead, huh?
Some people are just natural-born mean, and I think that's Jody Dvorak to a T.
Well, you won't get no argument from me on that one, GB. All right, Tom Kanemaru rings the bell. They come center ring. Jody opens up with a couple of rights. Dakota Kai counters with a shot to the midsection. They lock up again. Jody goes behind. Takes Dakota Kai down to the canvas. Dakota Kai shoved away by Jody Dvorak. Catches a kick to the midsection from Dakota Kai and a beautiful kick. Another kick caught off. There we go. Turned into a dragon screw by Jody Dvorak. A kick to the chest. An elbow to the chest. Oh, man. The whip kitten going all kinds of crazy. On Dakota Kai, look at this over here. Wow. Big old judo-style arm drag. Carmella says she's going to start an argument here with Jody Dvorak. She's going to lead to a distraction. Oh, too late. Neckbreaker for Dakota Kai on Jody. Jody rounded back up. And here we go. Has her up for the suplex. But no, look at this. Caught up on the ropes and everything. Jody takes her down. Jody Dvorak. Dragging Dakota Kai close to center ring. Into a head scissors. And a knock on the noggin to Dakota Kai, the $1 Million Man. Sure enjoying watching this. Okay, rear headlock on Dakota Kai. Carmella looking a bit perturbed here. And Jody's got it locked in pretty good. Dakota Kai up on one knee here. And there's a couple of elbows to the midsection. Backs Jody off. Dakota Kai with a bulldog. Right to the head. Face first. Jody Dvorak. Countered by Dakota Kai. Now, look at this. Carmella introducing a chair into the mix here. Well, I see what we're all about now, huh? And, oh, look at that. Wow, she is working overtime. Trying to loosen the turnbuckle. While Dakota Kai delivers an arm drag to Jody Dvorak. A stomp to the back. A stomp to the shoulder. Dakota going for a cover. One, but just one. Dakota Kai. Rear headlock on Jody. And Jody trying to find her way out. So far, no good fortune. Jody Dvorak. Oh, could get choked out. Dakota Kai lets the hold go. Rounds her up. A chop across the chest. Jody counters with a hard right. Another. Goes for the belly to belly, but catches a headbutt from Dakota Kai. Kick to the midsection from Jody Dvorak. Running elbow. And here we go again with Carmella. Finally, Tom Kanemaru getting that chair out of there. Carmella fighting it out with Jody Dvorak over here. And Dakota Kai takes advantage of it. Whips her out over onto the apron. And hangs her. Oh, went. Brought her in on her neck, man. Wow. Dakota Kai. Whip to the ropes. Jody ducks under. Dakota Kai counters. Turns Jody. Oh, man. Nice suplex with a pin. One. Nope. No good. Only a one count. Dakota Kai trying to display some serious confidence here. There's a stomp to the shoulder to Jody. Jody Dvorak sweeps the leg, takes her down. Jody rounds up Dakota. Clothesline. Takes her right down. Dakota Kai counters, sweeps the leg. The $1 Million Man jumping up to his hind legs here. And whoa, neck breaker from Jody. Dakota Kai steps out, steps back in for a reset. Catches a kick, catches a right, catches another right. And Jody Dvorak just battering Dakota Kai into the corner. And now a hard whip to the opposing corner. And a clothesline. Down goes Dakota Kai. Again, Carmella fighting it out on the ring apron with Jody. While Dakota Kai gets to her feet. Dakota Kai getting very slow in responding here. Jody Dvorak with a right. Wraps her up for the belly to belly. Down she goes. Here's a cover. And again, Carmella messing around with that turnbuckle. Jody Dvorak loses the count, but now stalking Dakota Kai again. Sets her up. Look at this. Pump handle suplex. And here we go. Jody covers. 1, 2. Look at what the hell. Referee Tom Kanemaru being dragged out of the ring by Dakota Kai. And oh no, that is not going to stand well. That is not going to sit. Tom Kanemaru. That's it. Carmella's out of there. Meanwhile, Dakota Kai has the advantage over Jody Dvorak in the ring. Tom Kanemaru gets back inside. Kick to the midsection from Jody Dvorak. Dakota Kai counters. Has her up. Oh, man, one arm backbreaker. Dakota Kai rounds her up again. Jody Dvorak whipped out over onto the apron. Dakota Kai brings her in again on her throat over the top rope. Ow. Dakota Kai, like she may have Jody Dvorak in some serious trouble. Jody's looking beat. Whip to the corner. Oh, we've seen this before. She's going to take it around the horn, and there's a big-time face wash. Jody quickly jumps out of the way. Dakota Kai counters with a shot to the back of the head. Dakota Kai has her up. Suplex. And here we go. Dakota Kai stalking Jody Dvorak. Jody Dvorak in a fix here. Dakota rebounds off the ropes. There's the chiropractor. Oh, no, man. Jody Dvorak not even going to lie down for the pin. She's trying to get back to her feet. The $1 Million Man arguing his case over here. But Jody Dvorak with a neck breaker on Dakota Kai. Oh, she is furious. The Whip Kitten makes her way to the top turnbuckle. Dakota Kai just about centering, stands up to her feet. Here we go. Oh, catches her. Oh, she caught her for the crossbody and scoop slams Jody Dvorak. Dakota Kai. Absolutely amazing. But Jody Dvorak starts to open up with a couple of clotheslines and a spinning heel kick. Down goes Dakota Kai again. Dakota Kai rounded up. Jody wraps her up. There's the belly to belly. There's an elbow to the chest. Jody Dvorak drags Dakota Kai center ring. Covers. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. What? Shut up. Oh, Dakota Kai kicking out of the pin. Jody Dvorak stalking Dakota Kai again. And here she goes. She's going to go for the pump handle. There it is. Slammed down hard. Jody Dvorak covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and that was just it. Dakota Kai couldn't take no more. Jody Dvorak wins this one by pinfall.
The time, 7 minutes and 48 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Jody Dvorak.
Well, gentlemen, that was one hot mess of a match, wasn't it? Unbelievable. Jody Dvorak winds up picking up the win. Well, she warned Dakota Kai not to use that chiropractor on her again. She went ahead and did it. And how about Carmella getting herself ejected by taking out Tom Kanemaru out of the ring? And you know, the referee was not going to stand still for that. Carmella got herself tossed the hell out, and after that it was all downhill for Dakota Kai. And another solid win for the Whip Kitten, the Memphis Millionaires. And another tough break for Dakota Kai. Man. Unbelievable. Don't even know what to say.
The Whip Kitten denies Dakota Kai any kind of real retribution beyond the physical beating she could get on Jody. And I hate to say it, but she's been a solid champion. Except for her evil tendencies, like right now, for instance.
Holy hell, she's gonna do it again, only with a steel chair this time.
Gee, stop her.
Oh, man, I do not believe. She is nuts. She is absolutely nuts. Women's International Champion or not. What the, damn.
Dakota's knocked out.
What the hell? We'll be right back with more Snarl. Man.